One Piece, chapter 1106. On your side. Let's fucking go.
Get the bag, King Walker.
Man, let's get into the chapter right here. We're gonna do this one a little differently. Usually, I'm going through the pages and recapping. I think this one we're gonna take a different approach and just kind of speak on some of the most important parts that happened in the chapter. So let us know how you're vibing with this one, or if you want us to go back to the other format. But let's get this one out the way. This is the one that Cody had a interesting take on last chapter on who was showing up, man. Who was coming to this island? We all thought it might have been Dragon number one, Shanks, different Marines. All these theories came out. Who did it end up being, Cody?
Man, show me the giant pirates real quick, man. Put them on the screen. The goats, man. The big.
It was Bragi and Dory, man. We haven't seen these guys for a minute. And it's been a minute, since we've seen Bragi and Dory. And they pulled up and they said, "We got you. Let's get to business." That shit was crazy, man. That was out of left field for me. I had no idea that it was going to be them.
Left field. That's the next field over.
Bro, it was a different sport.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. And leave it to Oda, right? To like not let it be the obvious. So that was pretty cool to see. What you guys' thoughts on Bragi and Dory? I mean, I think my thoughts initially, real quick. Next is what the Elbaf. So I don't know. I feel like this is the logical way to just go to Elbaf with Bragi and Dory. What do you think?
So I think there's a few big things to point out in this. One, when I don't know if yours had the same words, but on ours, they worded it like their last thing they said was, "Or should we call him the sun god?" And instantly I'm thinking, how do they even know that? How did they come across that information? Who told them that? And two, go ahead. You want to speak on it?
Yeah, I think. I mean, the wanted poster came out, right? And he was obviously in that form. You think maybe these guys have been around long enough, or
they
heard
could have been around long enough? I will give you.
They've heard stories growing up or whatever, and they know Nika, and they know what he kind of looks like. Maybe okay, but get to your next one.
That was solid. In the second one, when the first thing that they said was, "We've come to pick up Straw Hat." Why do they need to pick him up? Probably they just found out. So what's so important? Because they said it's an emergency. The next one was it's an emergency. The giant pirates are here. What's going on? Why do they need to come scoop this man up so bad? They don't even know what's going on here. They don't know that Hell was here. So something else is going on? Like, this is crazy. This is wild.
This is a crazy chapter, man. I love this chapter. What'd you think?
TikTok for sure. God damn.
What happened?
What's going on?
Oh.
What'd you think, Jet? I mean, what was your thoughts on Bragi and Dory? I mean, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it's I'm lost for words. I don't know what the fuck. In the end, just One Piece is the ultimate story. So I just want it to make sense. And I can't make sense of it right now, so I just have to wait for the next chapter because
it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Like you said, left field. That's 2 fields over. And like Cody said, they're not even playing the same sport. So yeah.
Oda, man. Oda.
I don't know. Yeah.
Crazy. So yeah, that was a big reveal that we all had questions on, and we wanted to get straight into that one. The next one that we got here was the Pacifistas. The Pacifistas were about to just go ahead and kill Kuma and Bonnie. And Bonnie just gave that. I mean, we know it as an order, right? But she said, "No, don't shoot. Let us live." I think is what, to the extent she said. And they just stopped doing what they were doing. They stopped their attack, turned around, and just started turning on the Marines, man. What did you guys think about that? Explain that a little bit, because I had a little different version. So what was your guys' version?
So on our version, let me go to the panel because I'm a little lost for a second. So yeah, on our version, it's like she obviously is in like a panic because, again, when she sees these pacifistas, she only sees her dad. So her immediate reaction is, "Daddy, don't shoot us." Like she said, "Daddy, please don't shoot. Help us escape alive instead." And it's just like the whole thing where we know that they're trying to kill her regardless. But then now she says something like this, and then they switch, and then we get Vegapunk explaining that he couldn't do it. He didn't have it in him to allow her dad to kill her. So he programmed them to listen to her above all. Like her rule is above everybody, including the 5 elders, which is insane to me. And
yeah,
it's just like you got to respect Vegapunk for that. He's a real one. At the end of the day, he did something obviously behind everybody's back, and he said it himself. He knew there was going to be repercussions. He knew that something was going to happen, like his life being taken for doing that, and that's what happened. And my boy going out like a G. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, yo, yeah. So let's get into the next point right there. He's going out like a G. We see Vegapunk just get stabbed straight through the body, and I don't know. You guys think he survives? He's not quite dead yet, but
no.
Damn.
No,
I don't know.
Man. I think he's too old. This type of injury is like too much for him. There's no way he comes back from this.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. Just Saturn straight up stabs this man with his spider leg. Right when he's doing that, then you get Kizaru, which we'll get to the next point while I'm talking about this. Kizaru just goes up and does one of his little beam attacks that just scatters everywhere, shoots them everywhere. So let's Kizaru. And we all thought maybe he was the one that gave Luffy food. Maybe he's switching. Maybe he's biding his time. Yeah, I don't think so anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't think so anymore. Man. This man kind of chose his side already, and it is what it is, and everybody else be damned. So yeah, he just kind of gave his I don't want to say his like thoughts or anything, but like he showed where he was at for sure with that.
Yeah, because
what do you guys think?
Like the good dog he is, Saturn speaks and he's fucking going. Like Saturn he didn't give it no second thought. Don't get me wrong, Saturn told him like, do this shit quick, like don't be slow, and he got to work. I get that, but you didn't hesitate at all. Like, and don't get me wrong, he had a little dialogue when he was about to attack them. Is like, I'll make it quick, y'all won't even feel it, the pain. I don't care, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, clearly you chose your side, and I'm done with you. I had a little faith, but it's gone. I'm done with him. It's wraps.
Yeah. I'm in that same boat too. Like, yeah, he chose his side, and that's it. What do you think, Jet?
At this point, like if Kizaru's not switching sides, then it is what it is. I don't feel one way about it or the other. I just want to know who gave this man food and who the hell did it at light speed to where the other people couldn't see it. Because that's pretty damn fast, and just Oda better be the right person. That's all I know. Like it better not have just been Sanji and we just didn't see it, because that'd be some bullshit. Like it needs to make sense. So we'll see.
To me, I think it's Caribou. I still think it's Caribou. This dude's on there somewhere. He was on the ship with him, so I'm pretty sure it's Caribou, and he's doing what he's doing. But yeah, okay. Going into the next shot right here, because I mean, like I said, this is a crazy chapter, man. This was an amazing chapter. Kizaru's coming in for I guess what maybe a final blow on Kuma, and he's got his sword out and he's about to slash him. Then you see the sun god, One Piece, the emperor of the sea, man. He kind of just laughing in the background. This dude's like, what's going on? Turns up and he's like, I'm at full power, and just socks the shit out of Kizaru, man. Socks the shit out this man. Goes crashing into the ground, and he's just chilling on the floor, man. I thought this was amazing. Yeah, Luffy's back. Luffy's awake. He's full. As Jet mentioned, he's got a full belly. Before he actually went to this, I think we got a shot too of him actually expanding, right? And then kind of expand the word, whatever the fucking word is for that, and he's charging up. So I thought this was pretty cool, and he's just laughing the whole time as we've seen him do so in the past when he's in 5th gear. Yeah, I thought this was an amazing shot. I thought this was pretty cool. What do you guys think about that real quick?
Yeah, I think just Luffy in Gear 5, man. That's like One Piece just feels different when he's in Gear 5. It just adds a different dynamic, and it just, like, I don't know about for everybody else, but for me it just feels like the Straw Hats have a chance every single time. Like,
yeah,
the danger is like it's there, but Luffy has Gear 5, so we're gonna be okay. That's what it feels like to me. And so when he was knocked out, I was just like, damn, like this dude needs to get back up, because Zoro's over there struggling with fucking Lucci. There's nobody else. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Then this leads right into the next shot, which is actually pretty cool. This is where we talked about theories and possibly the 10th Straw Hat joining the crew, and we've talked about Bonnie possibly joining the crew. This is where she finds out oh shit, Luffy is Nika, the sun god, the god that my father's been talking to me about since I was a kid. He's him. I thought this was an amazing shot. He's just running through the sky like we've seen so many times with
She's
the fairy
crying,
tale of
isn't she?
Nika.
Or like a shed
Yeah,
a
and
tear?
she ends up shedding a tear. Yeah, and she's just coming to the realization that he is the sun god Nika. Vegapunk's in her arms, and she's talking to him, and she's reliving the memories of Kuma talking to her about it. Yeah, and it actually goes on to show that Vegapunk said that a Buster Call is a tame problem for him, which we know, yeah, it might be. Honestly, that might not do shit to him. And people all over the world have been waiting for his arrival for hundreds of years. And here he is in front of Bonnie, and she sheds a tear, just like Jet mentioned. I thought this was an amazing shot and a crazy, crazy chapter all around. Any thoughts on that? What do you guys? Do we still think she's still joining the Straw Hats? You guys think after this?
I think that strengthens the point for sure. Like, how could it not?
Yeah.
But one thing that struck me was that how you were saying people have been waiting for hundreds of years. That fits right into the fucking Giants,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
directly. So
Yep.
again, I don't know how the hell they knew to go to Egghead.
Bro, I'm telling you, who told you?
And why they're there for Luffy, but
Yeah.
you can go, Cook.
That's
Well, can y'all hear me?
yeah.
Well, one thing we didn't mention was the big giant armor that needs to be brought up again because we're seeing it
Yes.
again.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up.
And with the reactivation of Gear 5, we have, creaking. That means it's moving. So what's going on with that suit?
Yeah. Yeah. That's another thing I was gonna bring up. It starts coming to life. I think we seen this come to life maybe a few chapters ago, right? I think the eyes turned on or something like that, and they never went back to it. And I think they recalled it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Oda came back to it right here, and it's creaking, it's making little noises. So obviously this is going to be a factor in future chapters. So we'll keep an eye on that, and exactly that might be a way they escape and get away from all this shit. And obviously Groggy and Broggy showing up, or Broggy and Dory showing up. Obviously is another way they're going to escape. But yeah, then you get to the final shot, and they're there. They're Broggy and Dory are here. This was a absolute crazy chapter. Can't wait for the next one. We are on break, unfortunately, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, on break for the next week, so we gotta wait a couple weeks for that. But any other thoughts, guys? Any other theories? What do you guys want to talk about? What's up?
Dragon probably told the Giants. I'll give y'all that for Dragon. Because who else
Maybe.
would know this information?
Possibly. Damn, I wish it would Dragon. Shit would have been crazy. Shit would have been crazy.
You know what Oda's probably gonna do? This motherfucker, like, and granted, we got Shanks in the movie, so we at least have seen him in action a little bit. But like, as far as the anime goes, this motherfucker's probably gonna drop Shanks and Dragon at the same time, and it's just gonna be some of the craziest shit. Whether that's in the war where we finally see them in action, or whether that's just in a future arc down the line, whenever it is, it's probably gonna be both of them at the same time. I'm willing to bet some good money on that one. Could you imagine Shanks and Dragon at the same time? Crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. That's nuts.
They're
The
probably
community
being
would explode.
friends.
Yeesh.
Exactly.
Nah, like I said, this is such a great chapter. I can't wait for the next one. Oda cooked with this one, out of left field, out of a different sport, as we said, with Bragi and Dory, man. Yeah, leave it to Oda to just be masterful and continue to be masterful and not go with the obvious. Leaves hope, man. And I think this is a conversation too that we could talk about later, but we can kind of briefly talk about it now about what the actual One Piece is. And I know a lot of people, there's not going to be an answer that'll satisfy people. I think it's going to be underwhelming no matter what, just because of the hype that people build up. Unless Oda's just like, chill, man, I got y'all. And it is fucking what we all, just like some crazy shit, right? I don't know, but I think we just need to chill, let Oda tell his story. He's got a plan. And the One Piece ends up being whatever the One Piece is. In Oda we trust. In Oda I trust. I don't know how you guys feel, but what do you guys think of the chapter? And then we'll call it out. We'll head on out.
I just want to say last thing. Sanji was supposed to protect Vegapunk, so he failed. No attempt.
Yeah.
I wish I was a fucking Sanji defender so I could just fucking go back. But I don't give a fuck. But yeah, great chapter. Break next week. And just I think I've said this before, just to go to your One Piece point. Yeah, it's been going on for 20 plus years, and just the mystery, the hype of whatever the One Piece is has grown to a place of just pure lunacy. So the day that comes out, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, to us, we could read it and actually be not biased about it, and that shit be like fucking amazing. But it doesn't matter. Yeah. Like, that shit's going to cause a rift in the universe.
Exactly.
So
exactly,
it is what it is.
This is gonna break. You think this breaks numbers once this happens in the anime? Like, breaks everything before it. You know, Ultra Instinct was before it. You guys think the One Piece just breaks everything?
In the anime, it would have to be based off the manga. If it's a flop, the anime is not going to be it's not.
That's true. Damn. Surpassing Ultra Instinct, that's a feat.
That is,
because that was like Goku getting a new form, and that shit was like I'm not getting into all that. That was crazy though. But I mean, to be honest, probably. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's
I think so too.
How, like, in the stratosphere, in the stars, the One Piece is the actual One Piece. But I will say, as long as it's not friendship, we can argue that bitch.
Against physical. Actually, real quick, what if it's literally one piece? One piece of gold. That's all that brought up in Reddit. It should watch it be One Piece, and that's why they're laughing. That'd be fucking crazy.
We can't fight that one. We cannot fight.
Oh shit! No, we cannot.
These motherfuckers waited 2,000 episodes
for One Piece. Yeah, that'd be nuts, man. Well, let us know your thoughts on the chapter down below. What do you guys think the One Piece is gonna be? Is it even? You think it's gonna break the net, break world records like Ultra Instinct, surpass Ultra Instinct? Let us know down below. Great chapter. Give us your thoughts. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys watching this video. And in the meantime, keep it locked to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.